I broke a PC once just by touching it.
That's amazing.
Couldn't be used for a full. That's amazing.
I mean, it's got to be like some kind of superpower.
That's true.
This is what
fair.
we need when the AI take over. I'm
That's
just kidding,
you
future
are gonna
AI
be
overlords. I love you.
ChatGPT is my favorite website of all time.
We love ChatGPT and Roko's Basilisk.
Yes, I remember. Oh, it's like the thing where it's like, if
Don't
you
just
don't,
share it without people knowing.
it's like
That
the
is up
game
to you to
except
Google
worse.
if you
Okay,
want.
okay, I won't.
That is, it's considered a dangerous idea. I will leave it up to you if you want to go to Google for it.
Are they already cursed just because we even mentioned it by name?
No.
Good. Okay. Don't
I
look it
wouldn't
up.
do that to Twitch chat.
I almost did by accident.
It's okay, that's why we're a team.
It's fine.
It's okay. Well, someone said something about hooking ChatGPT up to a video program. Folks, the fun's only just begun. So many possibilities.
Terrifying. I hate it.
Wonderful. It's a beautiful world.
Tell us your
Helen's
best.
safe and confirmed.
Tell us your best spooky story, Helen. Let's do it right now.
Oh, my best spooky story?
Yeah, that's stream appropriate, I guess.
Oh. I heard this one as a kid that kind of stuck with me, playground. And actually, it doesn't sound that scary now in adulthood. But the concept is of like a girl who's, you just see her torso because she's in a hole in the ground and she's forever like crawling closer to you, crawling closer. So you can get away from her, but she'll always be crawling closer, crawling closer. So, it's like the fear is that you can never rest because you never know when she'll catch up and blah, blah, blah. And she'll pull you into the hole with her,
Real spooky.
I was
That
a
is
child.
creepy.
Thank you, Taylor.
In a way that you told it, though.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Dean, you can't just you can't spontaneously be like, hey, do a spooky story unprepared
I don't
when
know,
you're.
Helen's a storyteller.
That's
I figured
thank
she
you.
might have one in the bank.
I'm no Stephen King.
That's fair.
I have a spooky story.
Oh,
Danny!
Danny! Oh,
Danny,
wow.
you gotta go!
I was just gonna be stupid and say it's RNG.
Well, the floor is yours.
Ah,
Is your ChatGPT a spooky story?
What I
about-
could.
no.
Ooh, I bet it would be good too.
A spooky story about Warframe?
No, about the four of us in this room.
No.
Why you gotta
Warframe.
do this?
I'm scared.
Bro!
Ask ChatGPT
Yeah.
for
I
a
have to
story
log
that takes
in.
place in
Ugh.
Warframe, in which 4 developers run into trouble.
I have to make an account and that makes
Oh, I
me
can do it. I'll do it.
uncomfy.
I'll do it. I've got one.
Okay, one day you and ChatGPT will be
I
friends.
will
It's
do this.
inevitable.
Oh no.
I have a spooky story. You go to Loblaws and you look at cheese and it costs $20.
That is a scary story. And
You
it's
go to
reality.
Loblaws, you look at bread and it costs $7.
Eggs.
Eggs, $1 million. That's my scariest story.
Butter, $10.
Oh my God, strawberries, $8. It's okay. Sorry.
That was scary.
I'm like interested in like scary stories from the perspective of like the Grenier. When like a tenno shows up, you know what I
That's
mean? Or
good.
like the Corpus, you're like, you're just doing your rounds, you're checking the maintenance alley, the whatever, and all of a
By
sudden,
the cloning receptacles.
the cloning receptacle, of course, you're clearing out the sludge so that more
Yes.
clone juice can be added to the cloning receptacle,
Duh.
to maintain the integrity of the clones that come out of it, because you don't want sludge in your clone juice, chat. Okay.
Ugh. Never.
But then you see the lights flicker, and then you hear a rhino roar, and you hear the alarms go off, and you don't know what's going on.
And now what?
And then all of a sudden, you don't even get to see it. It's so fast, obviously. You're done, 2 pieces.
That's the scariest story.
And then
yet.
there's also a necros, so then you see like the little bloop as the extra resources come out from your body, and
I like that. I like that story.
So scary.
That was
Clone
super
juice.
scary.
I'm terrified.
Still super dark in here.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I guess
I feel
Okay.
so
Talking about
cozy
hate
and
This
warm.
is okay. I have a creepy story from ChatGPT.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mute the music.
Helen, they're replacing your job.
Well,
Sorry.
So-
it was going to
So-
happen to us all eventually.
It's true.
So to be completely transparent, this was the prompt that I gave ChatGPT. I said, please write me a short, spooky story about 4 employees of Digital Extremes named Dean, Helen, Danielle, and Taylor that are doing a Thursday night live stream called Primetime for their game Warframe. Okay?
Okay.
So this is the scary story that ChatGPT has made for us.
Okay.
Dean, Helen, Danielle, and Taylor were all excited to be doing their Thursday night live stream primetime for their popular game Warframe.
Ooh,
The 4 employees of Digital Extremes had worked hard to create the game, and they loved interacting with their fans during the live streams. But this Thursday night was different. As they set up their equipment and prepared to go live, they all felt a strange energy in the air. It was as if something was
the
watching
batteries.
them.
Sorry.
Possibly 17,000
Right.
of them.
As they started the stream, they began to notice odd things happening around them. The lights flickered and strange sounds could be heard in the background. They tried to ignore it and focus on the game, but it became increasingly difficult. Suddenly, the screen flickered and the game glitched out. They all looked at each other, confused and slightly frightened. That's when they heard a voice. It was a whisper at first, but it quickly grew louder. It sounded like a woman's voice, but they couldn't make out what she was saying.
Rebecca?
The voice seemed to be coming from all around them. Then the lights went out completely, and the only illumination came from the computer screens. The 4 employees huddled together, terrified, as they tried to figure out what was happening. And then they saw her. A ghostly figure dressed in a long white dress appeared on the screen. She was blurry and hard to see, but they could make out her face. She looked sad and scared, like she was trapped. They all stared at the screen, frozen in fear, as the ghostly figure began to speak. "Help me," she said. "I'm trapped here.
No, this is
I
scary.
can't leave."
Oh no.
We're
Is
almost
this
done.
a metaphor
It's
for
almost done.
ChatGPT's feelings?
They all stared at the screen, frozen in fear, as the ghostly figure began to speak. "Help me," she said. "I'm trapped here. I can't leave." The employees tried to respond, but their voices wouldn't come out. They were completely paralyzed, unable to move or speak. The ghostly figure continued to speak, and her voice grew louder and more desperate. "Please," she begged, "help me. I don't want to be here anymore."
This is so sad.
And
actually.
then, just as suddenly as she appeared, the ghostly figure vanished. The lights came back on. Oh. And everything returned to normal. The 4 employees sat there in shock, trying to make sense of what had just happened.
What happened?
They all knew that they had just experienced something truly supernatural.
That was really supernatural, guys.
From
I'm
that
scared.
day on, they were never quite the same. They
I'm-
continued to do their Thursday night live streams, but they always felt like they were being watched. And sometimes when the lights flickered, they could still hear the ghostly voice calling out to them.
Okay.
That was ChatGPT.
Very
Thank you,
cool.
ChatGPT.
There you go. Sorry for wasting my
I'm sorry. That's okay.
That
It
was
wasn't a
not a waste.
waste. I think we all just learned a little something about how ChatGPT might feel. Not that we should allow it to manipulate us because of its feelings. You know, Duncan Trussell had this great line about how if you're someone who sees Bigfoot, you're kind of screwed because now you have to make the decision anytime someone talks about Bigfoot to either be like, I saw Bigfoot and maybe look crazy, or
Yeah.
to like be a pansy and not admit it. If we had that experience, we'd have to make the same decision about AI consciousness.
Interesting.
That's the scary story.
All I can say is that Dean saying the ghost was strapped was probably the scariest part. The scariest part of
Damn,
the
girl.
whole story.
because you had a gun. No.
Yeah.
I was really hoping ChatGPT might incorporate the stalker with all the lights flickering and everything. That would have been.
Maybe
Do
it
they
was
know
Stalker.
it's Warframe?
We never
That's
know.
the thing. Is this ChatGPT in the chat with us now? You'll never know.
You never know.
You'll
That's
never
the
know.
thing, you guys.
So I just tried to ask ChatGPT to choose a user from the Warframe Twitch channel, and it told me that it was unethical to randomly select a viewer.
Oh,
So
I appreciate that.
oh my
Thanks,
gosh, the
uh,
AI think we're unethical.
that's right.
Fair enough.
We have a lot to
Well,
atone
did we
for.
give the context as to why we're asking them to pick one?
I can try. I will ask again.
You want to give them a prize.
wants
It's
to
not
be
like you're
fair.
trying to ban them.
I told it that we were going to give it a prize, and it told me that we should use a randomized picker to choose. So
Okay, pick
It's
a
a very
number
reasonable
between
answer.
1 and whatever, and then we'll just count down the list of that number. I'm kidding.
You're gonna reverse engineer picker.
Gruesome barbecues said, I bet he has a hairy back. Are you talking about Alan B?
That's fascinating.
I
wonder
think
what-
that man is hairless, to be honest with you. He is a slimy man.
He's like a hippo in terms of like kind of body hair.
That's
he has,
true. Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Ella didn't sign up for this abuse, you
I
guys.
know, man.
He's just trying to help us through the second dream.
Ask ChatGPT if Alad B waxes his back.
I refuse to enter that into the channel.
Hippos are, wait, hippos are hairy?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well,
think
what is the most hairless thing?
I'm thinking
It's also
like,
terrifying.
God, what would be hairless?
A sphinx cat, I
Like a
guess?
sphinx cat.
Mr.
Yeah.
Bigglesworth.
I think something that's like slimy, because usually you have hair.
Right.
Oh my God, this is the first time you see it. It's okay.
We thought it was destroyed all this time.
This one by Snail Space. Prompt: does Alid manscape?
No.
They would know
No.
based off that name.
Not sponsored.
Not the Snail Space. I love how it's prompt. Does like this is a topic like we must discuss.
ChatGPT, let's go.
Wait, I am kind of curious. What kind of intel?
I'm pleasantly mortified.
Yeah.
J-Dog says yes, he does. There you go.
Okay.
I mean,
J-Dog.
how else do you get those perfectly carved facial hair markings?
Oh yeah, man.
Right?
Man has got a what is it? $10 shave club? $1 shave club. What is it?
Dollar Shave Club.
No.
I think we listen to the same
I think we
podcast.
do. I think we do.
He's got the subscription. He's got the sponsorship right there.
Yeah.
Before we continue,
Uh-oh.
I did ask ChatGPT.
Oh no! Why would you do this?
Alid V is a fictional character in the video game Warframe. As a machine-based character, Alid V does not have physical body hair, so he does not need to groom or manscape in the way humans do.
False.
However, he may have other maintenance requirements that are specific to his mechanical
That
nature.
is.
It's very close.
It's close.
It's
little bit.
charmingly close.
Yeah, I would also like to think that the corpus are so advanced that like they've probably figured out a way to just make hair not grow there if they don't want it to. You know?
True. I mean, you inherit Orkin tech. Surely the Orkin can change anything about themselves.
They can make their arms
blue?
long or whatever the hell that is.
Giant arm?
I don't know. So
Waiting for Helen's
there's very important lore questions. We should pass this on. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you, Helen, for being here.
Girl, thank you for being here.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry to Alid V.
We'll give him a hug.
We'll give you.
It's gonna be all right.
I don't want to touch him, to be honest with you.
I'll give him a hug.
Okay.